favorite moment of 2014 has to be the birth of my son Sam on December 8th, 2014. Truly a life-changing moment.
My favorite memory of 2014. I lived in LA for 4 months. I'm usually from a suburb just outside of Philadelphia, where pretty much everybody from Next Level Radio is from. But living out in LA for 4 months for a program was pretty fun, and got to meet a bunch of awesome new people, and got to experience a different coast. So it was definitely a good time, and something that I plan to do again in the future.
I would have to say my best memory of 2014 would be, God, everything that's happened with Next Level. It's come a lot further than I thought it would in this first year, and we've gotten to meet a ton of great people. We've gotten to talk to even more great people. Gotten to go to some great events, cover some things, that I never imagined I would have been able to cover, at least from the side that we covered it. So my biggest memory of 2014, best memory of 2014, would probably have to be the progress that Next Level has made over this past year.
My main New Year's resolution for 2015 will be to essentially it's the same as everybody else is going into a new year. It's eat better, get more healthy, to maybe quit something, which I don't necessarily have anything there, but it's a lot of the same things that everybody else has. Is just to take it one day at a time, and move forward, and make today's ceiling tomorrow's floor, so to speak. How's that for a nice little quote for you? I learned that out in LA too.
I don't set resolutions. I feel like the word resolution is just a setup for failure. So now I set more goals for myself. I want to try and lose weight. That's one of the things. I want to try and lose a couple extra pounds. I want to try and get back into some shape that I was in a couple years ago, and feel better about myself. Obviously, eat better and things like that. But my biggest goal probably for 2015 would probably be just be more motivated and such, especially when it comes to Next Level. I want bigger guests. I want to cover bigger events. I want to add more content to Next Level, and I want to do it with everybody's help. Everybody who's helped us along the way, and everybody who will be helping us in the future, which I hope is a lot. So my biggest goal for 2015 would probably be just to make Next Level the best that it could be this upcoming year.
I don't really make resolutions each year, but if I had to make one this year, it would have to be to just keep bettering myself as not only an employee, but a person, a father, a husband, and to keep pushing Next Level to make it the best it can be, and keep bringing you the biggest guests that we can get this year. So to keep pushing myself and to keep pushing Next Level to get bigger and better.
This is tough because there's been a lot of them. We've gotten to talk to a lot of great people, and I've gotten to talk to a lot of people I've grown up, watching and knowing. We get to talk to Kevin Murphy from Mystery Science Theater, and got to talk to Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It Anyway, and we got to talk to Rick Hoffman from Suits, which I'm a huge fan of. But the one that stands out the most probably would be our interview with Jay Harrington from Benched on USA. It turned out that we actually found out he looked into us a little bit. He did his research on us and found out a little bit more about us before he interviewed us. And it came out in the interview, and it shocked me. So it was at that moment that I realized that, hey, we're big enough now to the point where people they're learning about us as we're learning about them. And that was just a really cool, eye-opening moment that made me realize, like, hey, this is something. We've really got something going here. So that was probably my favorite moment of 2014 when it came to Next
Level. My favorite Next Level moment has to be one of our guest spotlights. We got to talk to Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It Anyway? Just an amazing moment to be able to talk to somebody that I've watched over the years on television, and actually be able to have a conversation with him ask him questions, laugh with him, and talk to him and things like that. And just to be able to experience that is truly something that 5 years ago I probably never would have thought of. So that's my favorite moment from 2014.
So my favorite next level moment is going to be in regards to the Primetime Fantasy Football podcast, obviously, as that's where I'm the co-host. But I mean, it was just having the people at Next Level Radio, Adam and Ben, give me a shot and let me talk about fantasy football for an hour every week, which is something that I probably would do anyway. But being able to do it out on iTunes so people can hear it is definitely something that I'm appreciative of. And when we do segments that I think of, or Joe thinks of, or Adam thinks of, but there's something different when you do a segment that you thought of and it works out and things like that. So it's pretty cool to see your work and preparation each week go into a show and to see the final product and really see that you're really putting it out there and having people listen to it on iTunes like yourselves.
Just want to say thank you to everybody who listens to us and supports us. I want to keep making sure you do so. But really, without you guys, we would not be able to be where we're at right now. And without your support, we would not be able to keep getting bigger and better. So really want to thank you for everything you've done.
Obviously, we want to thank you guys this year for any medium they can say how great they are, but no TV, radio, newspaper, anything is anything without viewership. So we want to thank you guys, every single one of you that are out there listening to us every week. Is it's awesome, and we can't thank you enough for that. So tell your friends, tell your kid, tell your wife. We're out here, and we're just bringing it to the people every week, and we're excited about next year. So please also tell us. You can hit me on Twitter at srichards31 or on my blog at stevenrichards.net and tell us how we can make things better, and tell us what you want to hear, whether it be with the Primetime Fantasy Football for me, or if you want to hear a whole different sports-themed podcast. I'm completely open to starting something new when football's in the off-season. So let me know, and I hope to see you soon, and we'll see you in 2015. Thanks a lot, guys.
I want to thank everybody who has been a part of Next Level. Myself, Adam, Joe, Steve, Lauren, Manny, Derek, everybody who's been a part of Next Level along this road over this past year. Everybody who's helped. Oh, Michelle, my friend Michelle, can't forget her as well. And everybody who has been a part of it, whether it's been one show, whether it's just been a segment, whether it's been everything, whether it's been Prime Time, the showcast, everybody has been instrumental in making Next Level become what it is today, which is far surpassed what I thought it would be. And I can't wait to see who we're going to work with in the future. I can't wait to see who we're going to talk to in the future, who we're going to meet, what events we're going to cover, things like that. Everybody has been instrumental in making it what it is, and I want to thank every one of those people. But more importantly, biggest thank you of all, and I know I speak for everybody here at Next Level, we want to thank all of you, everybody who listens to the podcast, everybody who downloads the podcasts, everybody who listens to the interviews, watch the interviews when we put them up when we used to put them up on YouTube, visits the website, clicks on the links, everything that you do. We just have to thank you all for your support, and we can't wait to see, how much support you're going to give us in 2015. We hope you're going to continue to give us your support in 2015. And we hope you're going to spread the word and get us some even more support in 2015, because the bigger we are, the more we can do. And that benefits you as well at the same time in the future, with prizes and giveaways and things like that. So the biggest thank you is to each and every one of you out there who listen, watching this video right now. You guys are the ones that make us Next Level. You guys are the ones that take us to the next level, and you guys are the ones that we thank more than anybody else. Thank you, and we look forward to a great 2015.